delivering hits today. All right. Sorry.
I feel like you gotta talk real smooth.
I get excited.
Yeah,
I get excited.
Definitely have to talk real smooth.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is great. This is a great find. Thank you for this.
Lemon lavender.
Lemon lavender.
Lavender.
Why do you have to hold on?
The way you said.
What do you mean?
What is the that lavender? Why do you say that? What is the
hard R?
No. Wow. The undertone you're trying to throw there. What is it about it?
There's no under.
I don't know.
There is undertone.
I feel like
It's definitely there.
lavender.
You
Like,
have
it's
to.
like,
You have to put the emphasis on lavender.
okay.
Put the emphasis on there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived.
We're here.
Welcome to the XLounge. My name is Rick. Thanks for joining us. We got some real sultry music in the background.
It's kind of hitting it right now, actually.
Shannon, you got to keep this part in. Over to the right is the beautiful man wearing the beautiful blue. What? Nah, blue is insulting to that.
Teal.
Teal.
It's teal.
Because I was gonna go cyan, but I'm like too bright,
Wow.
too
Teal,
much.
yeah.
So teal.
Teal.
Teal. My guy matches with the ocean in the background.
There he goes. He's an ocean man.
The one and only Jose.
Wow. Government name.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna let that one float right there in the air, real nice.
Jose. I appreciate the government.
Hey, every now and again.
Just to remind people.
I'm not gonna do you this time.
Pause.
I'm gonna do Mike right now.
Wow.
Double pause.
In the building, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Mike Williams.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining
to
us.
Be back.
It's such
Glad
a pleasure
to
to
be
have you here. And last but certainly not least, the one and only, the pure essence, Shannon.
Hello, everyone.
I'm
Glad to
sorry,
be here.
guys.
I'm glad to be
I'm
here.
feeling real nice. I
essence.
just had like a 5-hour drive, literally 5 hours of driving to get here for you guys.
That's commitment.
Good job. Thank you, man.
That's commemorable.
We're here, guys. We're here.
Not mad
We're
at
here. You know what? It's a beautiful day. It's Friday.
It is Friday.
It is Friday. Turn up, damn it. Let me play this again.
Play it. Sultry.
yes.
There it is.
Man,
One more time.
I dig the Chelsea boots, man.
Yeah, you know what? You're rocking the shit out of those.
They
bro.
fit you.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a very rich
If I had
shoe.
those on, they'd be like,
That's exactly
you're trying
the-
too hard,
yes.
Mike. You know?
You show up to those appointments, those people are like, that guy knows what he wants.
Yeah, they work out. I'm sorry. Let me sit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened today.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. To be fair, I don't always present peacock, as it were, because when you're driving that much, comfort, man,
Yeah.
is going for comfort.
Yeezy slide.
You know, I mean, that's extreme comfort
Yeah.
plug.
Extreme comfort. Or Crocs.
I don't have any,
Yeah.
but
I'll be rolling Crocs. I almost wore them today.
I really struggle with Crocs. I cannot do it. I understand why it exists.
Hang on, Crick. Just don't.
I can't. My wife, she's a convert, huge fan, multiple pairs.
Have
now.
you put on Crocs in your size?
Don't
Because
do
that'll
it.
change.
Do not.
Don't do it. Because if you do,
You will be over
See,
the. Yep.
I don't
That's
have
happened to
like
me.
the regular Crocs. Sully, he came
Ooh.
with those. And
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have several pair of those.
Okay.
And they are very
okay.
comfortable.
Which ones? I'm sorry.
Salehi, I believe it is.
Okay.
Salehi Bimberry.
So,
Like designer Crocs.
okay.
Yeah,
Designer Crocs.
They're dope.
Got it.
they are. They look squiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
nice.
It's just thumbprint.
That's
I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, that's
see, this is like
Yeah.
this is an artist. You know what I mean? Like I just appreciate that, like where people put a little bit extra into the thing that they're making
Yeah.
to make it super unique.
Yeah.
That who would
Super
have
cool.
thought?
Yeah.
Who would have
If
thought?
you look at it, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's just,
It's incredible.
yeah.
Shannon, how you doing,
Yeah.
man?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic, actually.
You've been grinding.
Always.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Are you Q4 in it?
Yes, different Q4, busier Q4 than normal. It's a good thing.
Good problem.
Yeah, that's good.
Good problem. But grinding per usual.
Per use.
Per usual.
Yep.
Q4 for you is insane, huh?
I'm hanging on by a thread. But We're presenting great. We're smiling. Today I show. Yo, let me just talk real briefly.
Let's do it.
Real briefly about.
We're here.
I was driving in Queens. Okay. Full stop.
Sorry.
I haven't gotten this mad in a long time, and I'm not even joking. Like, I legit was so angry. I'll give you the abridged version. At some point during the nightmare of driving in Queens, I was coming up on a intersection that had multiple lanes. Okay, so I'm going to go straight, and then I have to make a left. The reason I have to go straight is because there's like 3 to 4 lanes wide of crossing traffic before I can make my left. So it's like if you pull out.
Keep going. Come on.
Sorry. If you pull out and stay like right in the middle of the lane, then you know, light changes and you're blocking traffic, whatever. So I wait to go because it's a blinking yellow, and the guy behind me literally lays on his horn for like a solid, and I am not exaggerating, I swear, like a solid 10 to 12 seconds of bang, like just would not let it go. And something inside of me snapped, and I just floored it through the intersection, weaved in and out of traffic like an absolute psychopath just to get away from that guy. It just triggered this, like, I'm going to murder you if I don't get away from here. Because it was like, what? At what point in life did that ever become okay? That's a normal behavior.
In New York, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what happened?
No one ever got checked. That's what it is. No one's ever got checked.
Dude,
If you got out and slapped that dude, he would have been like,
I was,
you know.
okay, that was legit.
That was the next course of action. If you didn't speed
I
up.
was like, I think that was a concern,
like it.
and I'm not even trying to be like exaggerated. Like, I've driven in New York; it's always terrible, but that particular day in Queens was like there was something extra about it that was terrible, man. It like people were like hostile, but just like I'm already tense because I've been there, but then like now the guy's gonna lay on the horn for. That was.
Yeah,
that was bad.
I can see how that. Would bother you. I'm sorry you went through that, man.
You know what? It is what it is.
What makes that bad is you still have another 2.5 after that.
Yeah.
To get home.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't really go. I actually don't. I have not gone there often. And I happened to go there. I had whatever. I had a couple meetings over there, which is why I was there. But anyway, that was a terrible time. Xander, how have you been, man?
Been good. Not bad.
I like that hoodie.
Thanks.
What do we got here? I've seen that logo. Hang on. I know I've seen that logo. Gosh, man.
You need a hint?
Oh, LeBron?
Wow. Okay.
Is
Yeah,
it?
there it goes.
Okay. All right.
How did that come
Him
about?
I don't know. Him saying hint, suddenly just a light bulb went off for some
Really?
odd reason.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
I was gonna give you a weird hint as well. So,
Yeah.
like,
Now I got. What were you gonna say?
I don't know, probably like hairline or something like that.
Interesting.
It still applies, but it
I
probably
would have
would've-
immediately said LeBron.
Really?
If you said it, yeah. Yeah.
fair.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have thought Stephen A.
That's a good one.
Got a bit of a hairline.
So he's got a
Pretty bit
got a
wide.
head on him.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. Is that you?
So, Mike, you were coaching football, huh?
Yes.
You want to? Is it cool to talk about that? Is
Yeah.
that okay? I didn't know. You know,
Oh yeah,
off
no, it's
limits or
good.
not.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So you were coaching the AIC team in Springfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how was that, man? Tell us about it. Like, was this
great
your first time
experience.
coaching that team?
Yeah, it's first time coaching college, which
Wow.
is just a huge jump.
Amazing.
Learning experience. I learned every day.
Yeah.
Kids are strange still. Like it's, I don't know what happened. Like college kids are,
Still weird.
they're really weird now. Like no one goes out anymore. They just game. You know, like that's just the COVID. These are COVID kids.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So like homecoming, I was expecting party, all that. No,
Introverts
Really?
they're
everywhere.
gaming.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, the season was not what we wanted winning wise.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's good. Good learning experience.
I mean, that's cool. I don't know. I don't know anything about coaching college football. So, like, what is, how often are you in the building? What are you guys like
Every
typically? Literally every day in the building, like going over stuff, planning, strategizing.
Yep. every single day.
You do the like Belichick thing of like we're on to Cincinnati, where like you're only focused on the next team for the next week, or
Yeah, you want that, but that's just coach speak. You know,
Okay.
you say that.
Yeah,
You know, like we played the #1 team in the country, which was, you know, they paid us to go there.
yeah.
And I was like, look past them, the game that really counts, because this one doesn't really count.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Your mind was over there.
We're going to take this L. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's planned for a game we can win, in my mind. You know, you
Oh,
can't
I see
say
what
that.
you mean.
Yeah,
I see what you
so,
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to say that.
Right,
What was the #1 team?
Ferris State. They had won 2 back-to-back national championships, and then they lost this year, which is crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they've paid you guys to go. Where are they?
Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cold.
Was it?
Yeah, it was cold.
I mean, damn. Right, because yeah, Michigan's right. What is that? Lake Erie? I always forget which one. Is it Lake Michigan? It's probably Lake Michigan.
I think it's both.
It's both.
Probably, yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's like,
you're right.
Yeah.
It might be in that
The
same pocket. there.
intersect.
Yeah.
I love when Shannon decides to put emphasis on random words.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Lavender.
lavender.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I was like, what is the? It's usually at you know what? Anyways. Yeah.
I appreciate it. It's like the you know the purple text that shows up when you use the captions app, except you're doing it in real life.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm sorry. But
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly what
Yeah.
that is.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we're gonna jump right in here. I was thinking about this earlier.
Oh.
And your 5-hour drive.
I have listened.
You
man,
thought about a lot of
I
stuff.
got a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
got a lot,
time
yeah.
to. I mean, here's the thing that is hard for me. I feel like if I'm driving, right? If I'm driving to get to a place to do a thing, then the time that it takes me to get there is my time, right? Like I'm sure I'm getting paid, but like anyway, I digress. It's going to be too heady to go down that rabbit hole. What I do want to talk about is this. During my drive, Mike Williams, a man who we know as a music nerd, I'm going to ask you the question, and I'm going to allow you a moment to chew on this. Who would you say today you would say confidently is the king of R&B? I'm going to give you a moment to chew on that for a second. I know it's a loaded question.
What are we doing here? I don't even know where to start.
I mean, yeah, no, everybody buckle up, get comfortable.
A little warm.
Yeah.
Like just off the rip, who would you like? What was like almost a gut reaction be?
R. Kelly.
For real?
Yeah. Case closed.
Do you ever just want to listen to R. Kelly?
Sometimes I do, and I'm just like,
Don't get me.
because if you listen to one,
You're going down a rabbit hole.
you're gonna think about the next
We're
one.
going down a. I just want to listen to 12 play so bad.
Wow. 12 play.
That album is.
You remind me of my Jeep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That was such a. Look, 1 second. I'm sorry. The first time I heard that song, the chorus. What a creative chorus.
I can't believe he got away with it. Who says that?
I remember I was like, wait, what? It was
Jeeps were big at that time.
It was
I mean,
a lot of wordplay going on in that chorus.
Shannon,
right
you got a real contemplative. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think of someone else that
yeah, me too.
could fill in, and I don't think anyone gets close.
Close to R. Kelly?
Rick has, I think, what do you have, man?
We're exploring the space.
No, the way you answered to it, you were like, whoa.
I'm just curious.
I think there's a gap, too, to be honest with you. I think the gap is there.
The gap?
Yeah, R. Kelly and then whoever else.
Wow.
Because everyone has fallen off a cliff. Like Usher at one point and then gone.
That's true.
I mean, I know king of R&B is like a loaded question, right?
I think Usher would be the closest.
Yeah.
I might.
But even after Usher, there's a gap.
There's no one. If you would have asked me like
I think then it's Chris Brown.
90s, it would have been Bobby Brown.
Okay, yeah.
R. Kelly came from Bobby Brown.
Wow.
That makes sense. Wow.
Bobby, okay.
And then R took that
Yeah.
and kind of just made his own.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, it's a lot of Bobby Brown. That bad boy.
Yeah. Who else? Yeah, I don't think anyone else is close.
So R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Usher. Those are the three names that you guys mentioned.
I will actually say yes, the mention, but in the order will be R. Kelly, Usher, and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
In that order, exactly.
Usher and Chris Brown.
Am
Damn, I can't believe
forgetting someone. I can't even like.
I feel like we're forgetting a lot of people.
Go
to
ahead.
be fair, but
Bring him on.
like the fact that
Like
R.
a
Kelly,
long career though. Like
Let's use Google if we need to, but I don't think nobody comes to close to R. Kelly.
What about Mary J. Blige?
Wow, we're bringing her up. I thought we were bashing her voice.
It still remains true.
different topic.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna call somebody king or in her case queen of R&B, you better have a good voice. You better not have a.
It's negligible with her.
So you can consider somebody the king or queen of something with a mediocre talent in that area.
Based on the impact her music had, yes.
I would never,
See,
personally.
there's a lot of names on this casual list here that I randomly Googled that fall under the category R&B, and some of them I would say are more aligned with the genre R&B, and other ones are like, well, I had a couple R&B songs, but I was maybe a little bit pop or whatever. But
Beyonce's pop.
yeah, right, yeah, top of the list here. Right?
Michael Jackson's pop.
Yeah, these are all pop.
Whitney Houston,
Pop.
right? So like SZA,
That's R&B.
yeah.
She just hasn't been doing it long enough.
Way too soon.
Agree.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, pop, right?
Really
yes.
pop. Really pop.
Yeah.
King of pop.
King of pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Globally, Forbes just named someone king of pop. Recently.
Probably Bad Bunny.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yes.
I could see Bad Bunny.
Someone
Wasn't that Bill? Wait, who
Forbes-
did you say? Oh, Forbes.
Forbes named Bad Bunny the king of
King
pop.
of pop. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And I feel like that's disrespectful to both of them.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is
Like
crazy.
if you said Drake, I would be like, yeah.
I could agree. But I mean, I wouldn't agree with him being king of pop, but I could see the argument.
Yeah.
From like the global reach, like
Yeah.
everybody's listening to his music. It's popular music, the king of popular music.
Yeah.
Did he chart really well? So not like like using the word pop in the truest sense,
Popular music.
right? Versus the
I'm not going for that. We're
too
not
much, too much.
colonizing
Okay.
Yeah.
our Latin king here. Because that's what he's a Latin American king of music.
Yeah.
We're not doing this pop.
call him pop.
We're not going to call him. He's Bad Bunny represents
King of music. Latin
Latin
music.
Yeah.
right now.
Urban Latin music.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Let's take the urban out.
It could
Okay.
Let's who else right now? Latin music.
Yeah, fair point.
Not even
fair
just
point.
music.
Right now. Yeah.
Right now,
But no, since we're going Latin, let's just stay with Latin just because we're talking about Latin. Give me another star, male or female.
right now, really nobody.
Whatever it is,
Yeah,
any
nobody-
genre.
Mark Anthony.
Okay, random, but I
You
guess.
said any genre?
I just didn't think. I
Yeah.
just didn't think he was still like
He's-
relevant.
yeah,
Like
he's
no,
still-
like you
yeah.
know what I mean. Like, but I get it. But I
he's
get it.
on the same. He's on the same wavelength, but like right now, yeah, there's nobody
close to Bad Bunny right now.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. You're king of Latin music, period.
Yeah, like
regardless of genre.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
he's got to be king of music. I would say it's Taylor Swift and him are like,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. But I just want to make sure that his genre or his what is he is just is Latin American or
Yeah.
I don't like the he's pop now because I think what they're trying to do what the usually Americans trying to do is
Yeah.
kind of like
This is ours now.
it's like, come over here,
It's
bud.
ours.
yeah.
It's a Kardashian for you, and you know,
yeah,
just,
yeah.
Pretty much, bro.
Puerto
So-
Rico is a U.S. territory.
let's not go there.
Thanks, Shannon. Fun fact.
Want to just add that in there?
Thank you.
Intersect.
Yeah.
Who else we got on here? We got Miguel. Yeah.
Nah.
He has 2 albums.
Alicia
or
Keys.
3 albums. No.
Alicia
No,
Keys.
she
No.
lost her voice when she started messing with that man.
She just screams.
But
anyway.
wait, hold on. See, Shannon, you got to give me one or two. You're talking about impact. Alicia Keys' impact was massive.
Facts.
But you just said she lost her voice, so now it's like, Well,
She
Mary
just
J. Blige.
screams, though.
No, but this is what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that her voice, you're saying, has a big impact on on her being a king or queen or
Yeah.
whatever it is that we're talking about.
Her music is nowhere close to Mary J. Blige's music.
I'm just talking about impact. I'm not talking about.
When you say that, what do you mean? Not close. Close in quality? Close in what? Close. What do you mean? Unpack that.
Her impact.
Her impact.
So like Mary J. Blige?
Okay.
Not close. Anywhere close to. Alicia Keys had a little a blip in
That
music
song
history.
with the dude from Tony is fire. I don't know. I don't remember what song it is, but it's
She had a song with him?
it's the dude, one of the dudes from Tony.
Cool. I don't think I've
I
heard
don't
that
know
one.
songs.
So just before we don't
Yeah.
get, I don't want to confuse this debate or conversation.
Yep.
I wasn't necessarily comparing Mary J. Blige and Alicia Keys' work, or it's just that you just said her voice kind of fell off. I was just comparing that aspect because you said with Mary J. Blige, her voice, it's like
Yes,
that's a
two
really
two different things. Yes,
Yeah.
but Mary J. Blige's music catalog is so much more higher and better than Alicia Keys that I can forgive Mary J. Blige's voice because of the hits that she has.
Wow. Okay.
wow. And
She
make
has,
her-
she
I
has
think
some
Mary
bangers.
J's voice fits what she does.
sure, but calling her a queen of R&B
Yeah.
is a huge.
Like you need that rasp and that.
yeah, especially when it's Aretha.
That-
There's, I think Whitney Houston is. I think she's still R&B. I don't think she's pop. In my opinion.
Whitney Houston?
Yes, in my opinion.
Wow.
In my opinion,
Okay.
I think she's R&B.
I'll give you that. Sure.
But some of her songs were because you're a great singer.
Yeah.
Actually, she's
Yeah.
arguably one of the best singers ever. So I think they were also trying to colonize her. Now, come over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
She almost sings too good for R&B.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like for a true R&B song,
Sure.
it's too ballady.
She didn't have like
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
grits.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Not like in a
No,
disrespectful.
okay. No,
Just kind of like
I get it.
I like that.
I don't
get
want
it.
to. You're singing too.
I get it now.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like Celine Dion type
Yes,
of singer.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Like you wouldn't want to hear an opera singer do an R&B song.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy. Yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna breeze through some of these names. So Frank Ocean, Summer Walker.
Frank Ocean has 3 albums.
These are all
Fire
great
album.
artists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That doesn't
it's
count.
Not, yeah,
Too young. Luther Vandross?
He's up there.
Up there.
yeah.
Can I just raise my hands
Yeah,
for a
go
second?
ahead.
What are the requirements here for this king or queen?
We're just. It's a very subjective take for us.
right.
Like
right.
because we're gonna slant one way. Like, I mean, if I keep going down the list, like we've got Aretha Franklin on here, we have Ray Charles on here, Sam Cooke. So like, obviously, like I'm not gonna be like, where does their music stand in comparison to like what we might consider current R&B?
I get it.
So because I think like there's a strong argument to be made like that today, or at least like in this current era, like the women's R&B is definitely like dominant, like in terms of like they're
Yeah,
holding
women-
they're
women-
holding
women
it
taking
down
over now.
so hard right now.
'Cause
But-
men just aren't singing about anything.
Wow.
Men aren't really singing.
Or singing. Yeah, they're just there.
You don't have any new singers coming out like that.
I listened to a guy on TikTok unpack this in a way that was fascinating. It's a little bit related, but he was, I don't know the person, but he was like, basically he blew up from TikTok. And then he's basically saying that the machine that is social media and reels means that you can't go, in his words, go fuck off somewhere for 2 weeks and go do a thing. You were just saying this, right?
Yeah.
Go off the grid and then come back and do something. You have to go off the grid, but then now we need to record everything that's happening. We need to make content while we're making the thing that we're going to release eventually. So it's like the pureness, the essence of it is gone. So to your point about there's not any new artists anymore, it's like that's part of it, right? Because there's so much saturation of new music constantly. It's like,
And just the no labels seems like it was a good idea, but it's just not, because artists aren't getting developed now.
yeah.
So before, if Shannon got signed, he's going to get shelved for 2 years. But he's working, he's learning, he's getting that sound.
That's the biggest
then
part.
he's getting put out. But that was the artist in development. That's not a thing anymore because people could just release music.
Yeah. That's a great point, man. Yeah. There's no
It's like if,
No quality control.
to bring it to football, if you graduate high school and you're like, I don't need college, I'm just going to go play in the NFL. You're going to be trash.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, that's crazy.
So labels were bad, but they kind of had
They had the checks and balances.
yes. There's no development anymore.
And I guess another thing worth pointing out, although it's less these days, I mean, maybe to a point where like a label will kind of align with a certain look or identity. Mm-hmm. So like, I mean, famously Death Row Records, right? Like is the first example that comes to mind. It's like, you know, West Coast, whatever, like, or Bad Boy. We could talk about that. The way that they had their own sound in the 90s, right? So you don't really have that as much today, although you have like the call outs from like the producers, right?
Yeah. Like everyone's the same now. There's no regional.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah. I mean, well, kind of, right? Because the regions have their own sound, right? Yeah. So like the South, right? Versus like, but I see what you mean though.
Everyone sounds like the South now. Or now like everyone's starting to sound African. They have that beat, you know, like it's whatever's popping, they sound like it.
Yeah.
You just said that dude was a white guy.
Yeah.
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 Singing.
Yeah. I forget his name, but he was that was a great song. So switching gears real quick, let's take a turn down some dark alleys and talk about Sean Puffy Combs. We got some hot and fresh allegations.
Man's been in the news.
Yeah. He's the cancel culture has arrived.
The cancel culture is knocking on his door.
Yeah,
and he's trying to fight it off.
Yep.
But the internet does not forget anything,
bro. I mean, I'd be real curious to see how this turns. But like, I mean, we've seen the mighty fall all the time, so it's not like it would be the first time.
That dude's shaking in his boots. That dude's been shaking in his boots since he gave Mace's catalog back.
You think so?
Remember, when he gave Mace's catalog, everyone was like, why now?
Right. After all these years.
And now all this comes back out.
Oh. So wait, you're telling me that after all the years of holding that over Mace that he finally was like, you know what? Here you go, man. Like there was no monies exchanged?
I mean, I'm saying this. It's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some shit. You better or else.
Because Mace was an artist within his label, or they did music together. It's not like he was an assistant or.
Yeah.
So I'm sure whenever he was doing his dirt, Mace was either in the room or privy to it. I'm not saying he was involved, but he probably knows a lot. And because he probably has no NDA, so it's probably I'm going to give you your catalog, but sign his NDA.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you basically be like, heck yeah, get my catalog.
Everybody about to get their catalog back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
With an NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame, bro. This is hard to talk about, but it's so real. But that's the thing with like anything that's hard to talk about is like, hey, it's happening. Whether or not you acknowledge it, it's happening.
Yeah.
The craziness is because it all stems from the law that they passed, like the grace period in New York.
Yeah,
so
it's about to end.
Yeah, it's about. I think the deadline is on the 31st of this month or something like that, or it was this month. But because everyone's coming now to put their claim, it looks crazy because it's a lot. But that stuff it really happened.
Yep.
These people in power are taking advantage of. I mean, the stuff that the lawsuit said for Cassie, that's some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
He settled pretty quick.
24 hours. In 24 hours. Those were some serious things in that. I mean, I didn't read the whole thing, but I saw some TikTok stuff, people reading it. Man.
It's crazy, dude. And like to think that like, you know, famously Harvey Weinstein, right? Like, you know, similar kind of motif, it seems like there's a lot of crossover there, you know? It's terrible that happens at the scale that it does. Yeah. You know, like I remember like, you know, the first time I saw a weird clip, this was kind of right around when they started releasing stuff. I don't know her name, but she was like giving an interview. And they were just talking about like when Cassie kind of shaved her head, basically because Diddy said he saw a woman that had shaved her head and he asked her to do it. So she basically just did it. But just like this control thing, you know, like creepy, man, real creepy.
I mean, it's the same stuff that R. Kelly was doing. I mean, the different R. Kelly was just doing it with minors, or he had no range of what his predatory range was.
Damn.
But Diddy was, who knows what Diddy was doing? And apparently, he was dealing with men too. So like, there's a lot of stuff.
Bro, 50 Cent just posting random stuff online.
What was it that he posted? Is he saying that he wants to do a documentary, or is there a documentary coming out?
Sounds like they're working on it already.
Oh boy.
Because he's saying the money's going to go to victims.
Yeah.
So like, is he working on something? Something's been working. This is crazy. Because when that documentary came out with R. Kelly, that's what really got him.
Yeah.
That's what opened up all the charges again. Because that boy R. Kelly was in the clear. Then that documentary came out.
Yep.
And people realized he was still doing crazy stuff.
I couldn't even watch it.
Man, I watched it. It was a tough watch, man.
I couldn't even watch it.
It was a tough watch.
All I know is, man, when 50 Cent's against you,
be careful.
Be
Watch
careful.
out.
Yeah. He will ruin you.
I mean, what is it? He has nothing to fear. He literally people tried to kill him already.
He has the money to challenge him if he has to.
He definitely has the time. Bro, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Petty time?
Yeah.
It's like, he loves it.
The pettiest guy out
Oh,
there.
my Lord.
Dude, man.
He shows all the time when he comes on the internet why he got shot 9 times.
Yes.
Yeah. He was probably clowning on somebody. Like,
Every time I'm like, man, that's wild.
Oh, God.
yeah.
That's why.
That's actually pretty funny.
He came out wild though.
No, dude.
Like 50 from the jump was this.
Yeah.
And then they gave the internet.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
And then he clowned Ja Rule for singing.
And then sang.
And then sang. I'll take you to the candy shop.
Wow, man. Did that really happen?
Yes, bro.
Oh, my God. I had no idea.
Yeah.
50 is one of the pettiest dudes out there. It's so funny. Like, it's really funny.
You need people like that. Just to keep society in
Great
check.
equalizers.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You need those people, man. Just like, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and fuck off? Oh my gosh. So good. All right. Well, yeah, let's come up for air a little bit. I mean, again, just to put a bow on it and acknowledge it, like, yes, it's terrible. All the allegations, obviously, like, we do care about that stuff. We're not like condoning it.
Yeah. And we hope all the victims get justice.
Agreed. Thank you, Shannon.
Make sure that's a disclaimer.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just afraid to like anyone from the 90s now. Like everyone I grew up like loving, I'm like,
Because all the stuff that's coming out.
yeah, Big Diddy guy, was an R. Kelly guy. Like, who's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There hasn't really been the female equivalent of this, has there? Male allegations against a female artist like that. It's not ringing a bell at all.
Oh, well, I'm going to go Jada Pinkett. And I'm not going to let that slide at all.
I'm going to say that solid check mark on that.
Yes.
Yep.
She is definitely a predator.
Wow.
I'm not going to let that slide.
Wow.
Okay.
Predator.
Yes.
For what?
Jada Pinkett,
Yeah.
August Alsina, when he was very young,
How old was he?
she grew.
I have no. Oh, this started when he was young? I didn't know that.
She was grooming him.
Oh,
He
I
probably
didn't.
wasn't a minor, but he was.
Yeah, I think he was 18, 19. He was young.
Oh.
Again,
I
doing
see.
kind of the whole Diddy thing. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, Jada Pinkett.
Oh, yeah.
What a weird,
She's not.
like, I don't know, man. Like, and I hate to sound like judgy, but like
No,
her character does not seem awesome. I don't get the warm and fuzzies when I think about Jada Pinkett, like the way that I used to in the 90s, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Now when I hear about her, I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
What's up?
Like, man, like,
Baltimore.
wait. Wait. Is that what she's from?
I believe she's from Baltimore. Which would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Damn. We're throwing names out here, guys.
I mean, you know, we're talking.
Yeah.
Speaking of talking, currently December 8th, we got the holidays coming right up once again. We got Christmas, Xmas, Navidad, Kwanzaa. When is Kwanzaa? Do we know when that is? I don't know. What, isn't Hanukkah like today, yesterday?
I think it starts soon.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that
Yeah.
stuff.
Sorry,
I feel so
Yesterday,
ignorant.
today. Yeah.
I felt like I might have overheard somebody saying something about it. I literally had a customer say, "Can I get a Hanukkah discount?" And I was just so endeared with it because he was kidding when he said it, you know. But I enjoyed that. He was a cool guy. He was a cool guy. But yeah, man. Any big plans, you guys? Christmas?
No, man.
Wow, you guys are so boring. Jeez, like it's Christmas, man.
Just spending some money,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
spending money, and
Thanks for the reminder.
no other big plans really. Just other than spending money.
How about just acknowledging the fact that the year's about to end? Just chew on that one for a second.
Already.
2024 coming right up.
See, I feel like it went by so slow. So much happened this year.
Yeah. A lot did happen
A
this
lot
year.
happened in 2023.
I do have a lot of like moments that I can point to, but yet it did feel super fast at the same time.
That's true.
We went to Puerto Rico this year. I mean, you went at least 25 times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, we
great.
did go to Puerto Rico.
That was this year, yes.
You sure did.
I would say that's been one of my favorite trips to Puerto Rico.
That was fun. Very
What's
much.
the beach that you went to?
We went to Crash Boat, which is that beach right there.
Okay.
A couple ones, yeah.
We went to
I like the last one we went. We were chilling outside.
that was
right off the
that
highway
was
there.
Piñones.
I like that one. That one was
great.
nice.
That's locals, none but locals.
Yeah,
there.
it was just like that local beach with the local. Like I said, locals, no
That's
tourists. You
dope.
just I like that one.
Yep. And then we were there while the sun was going down because it was like 5-6 o'clock. So we were chilling.
Yep. Great times,
top
man.
tier.
Great times.
Was that
Beach
summertime?
experience.
What was that?
Yeah,
Definitely
like June.
summertime.
June.
Yeah, we were
beginning
there
of
in June. Oh, epic. Epic.
Sorry, what is this?
Yeah.
Like that. Is
The
this
Bravo.
selection right here? Oh,
Yes, it is.
It is? Oh, actual selection radio. Because they're on Apple Music. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Shout
good.
out to Apple Music.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Because I be ingesting selection via YouTube. So it's just a big long video, whatever.
Yeah, this is a curated.
I like it. I like it. They got playlists on Spotify, but this feels different. Let's see. Yeah, man. 2024.
What are you looking forward to in 2024?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, really just trying to level up. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about, like, there was a guy who hit us up for the pot. I mean, we get, by the way, shout out to the folks who reach out to us, hit us up, ask us random questions. I had a guy compliment the videos, Shannon. He liked the quality of the videos. He was asking about how we chop it up and do the reels and stuff, whatever. So that's cool. Chatted with that guy a little bit. I was also talking to another guy who was essentially like, hey, you know, I'll do your reels for you, basically, you know, for a fee. He's like, I think it was like 30 videos for like $500. So just exploring options, you know, how to grow the pod, how to kind of channel different energy, do new stuff, just try different stuff. Like, I know, like, you know, I'm not necessarily so in love with the idea of content creation per se, but I'm more interested in the idea of just creating stuff regardless of what it is. And whatever the end goal. Like, I don't want, oh gosh, I don't know how to articulate this. Like, I don't want to free ball it where like I'm aimless, but also like creation it should be pure.
Yes. That's what you're saying. So finding that little sweet spot,
Something like that, man. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers.
that little sweet spot, so it doesn't feel like you're doing like a work, or it doesn't become monotonous.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the social media
Or
thing
fake.
especially
Yeah.
gets, it's like, oh, you got to post, oh, you got to do this, you got to grow, you got to, like, all this stuff, and it's just like, is that fun? Is that fun? Like, and I fear it detracting from like why, you know, when it's really just like, I would love for it to just feel and grow organically, but
We're past that.
we are past, we are past that. Yeah, we don't live in that world anymore.
We're past the organic reach, and it's all algorithm and engagement.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'm 5 months clean of no social media.
How's that going, man?
you've had a glow on you. Now I know.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
it's
help
great,
us.
actually.
Help us.
Like, but I do feel like I don't get stories like the stuff like, did you just know because social media?
Yeah,
I don't have that.
Okay.
So people tell me, and I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. You know, it's like living under a rock. Literally. There's things that I just don't know, or like somebody will say something and I don't get it, and they're like, oh, from the TikTok, and I'm like,
So you're off of all social media platforms.
Okay, what's on the whitelist?
what do you mean? Like,
I'm sorry. That was like a nerd term for like safe application to run on your computer or safe websites. I'm really sorry.
I was like,
What's on the whitelist?
Oh my gosh.
it's the boots. It's the
It's
boots.
definitely the boots. He's still work mode right now.
So you know how you have the blacklist where you can't like, oh, these are the black, like you don't call these people the black, whatever.
There you go.
This is the blacklist.
All right, I'm done explaining the black and white list.
Yeah, let's not.
We're done.
Because the tone change.
Mike,
For the
yeah.
blacklist.
What apps do you use?
During footballs, literally just football stuff. So huddle,
Yep.
like watching film.
Okay,
Doing
okay.
that. Now I'm like back to listening to music, looking for new artists.
Like you would
Nice.
still text people, right? Like,
Yeah.
So messaging apps, okay.
Messaging, yep.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. So messaging allowed.
Yes.
Do your friends still send you links?
Yes. And
videos and
some
stuff.
like I can't open, like if it's Facebook. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what that is, man.
Facebook, because you have to log in.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't have a login.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Deleted
great
everything.
deterrent, man.
Yep.
Man, I wouldn't even know what to do with my free time.
Yo, it's crack. It took like 4 weeks for me to not have that.
The input, the muscle memory.
Yeah, to just like hit. I was like, oh, that folder's not even there. Like it's nothing there. But it freed up a lot of time. Like I don't have that aimless time now. I'll either read or I football. Like try to find a new recruit. That's where that time went.
Okay.
And I did it for that. I was like, all right, I'm taking on the task of coaching college, still working full time. I was like, I need to free up time.
Wow.
Like that. So I was like, oh, let's get rid of social media. I was like, I'll try 2 weeks. 2 weeks went by. I was like, whew, I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
I miss laughing. I miss that. 2 more weeks go by. And I was like, I don't think I'm going back. And I may go back, but
Yeah.
right now I have no
We're
plan.
staying the course.
Fine,
Nice.
yeah.
That's cool, man.
Dude.
Creativity is better. Because I'm not fed things that
Yeah.
are like that everyone's doing. I don't have that anymore.
So what is your outlet for creativity? Is it the plays that you create for your team, or is it like music? Like what's
Just like musically,
Yeah.
like ideas, characters. Like I don't have that
yeah.
thing in the back of the head. Like, oh, that I saw this on.
Yeah.
It's gone. Now it's just all original.
Dude, what
That's
would it
interesting.
feel like, man? Because talking about, taking 2 weeks and going off the grid or offline, so to speak, like if I were to take a bunch of photos and videos and they just live on my phone, why am I taking them?
And that's another thing.
What are they for? What are they for?
For memory.
Who are
They're
they
for you now.
For me.
Yes.
But like, do you find? I mean, I don't know. This might just be me. Like sometimes, like, depends on where I'm at. Depends on where. Am I at a cool place? Might take more pictures if I'm at a cool place. If
Yeah.
I'm not at a cool place, a cool thing happens. Maybe I'll take a photo. Maybe. And I do love memories. I do love the fact that our phones are like, hey, remember this from 10 years ago? Bro, it does that. And every now and again, it's like my kid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, thanks, Google, like
Yeah.
for tear jerking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
it's like super emotional. Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like I can't, like, whatever. So that is great. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess maybe that's a thing that I could stand to learn is like being creative for myself and no one else.
And that's what it does. Like I've done a ton. It's not what I posted. I took pictures for myself. Like
Yeah.
I did it because of me, and you enjoy it more. You're not like, oh, I'm trying to get the shot so I can post it.
Yeah.
Because then you start worrying about that. You start like,
Yeah.
you're editing while you're at a game. You know, like you're, and you're just worried about the post, and you keep checking the likes, the comments. I don't have to worry about that at all now. But if you have a business,
Hey, 2024.
That's the hard
kind
thing,
of have.
man.
I do have a recruiting Twitter, but it's just football, so it's
Yeah,
a feed for
doesn't count.
football recruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get
Whitelist.
Yes.
that's the whitelist.
There
yeah.
you go.
Twitter.
The whitelist.
Thanks for connecting it.
Yeah, there you go.
Intersection.
Oh, damn. Well, I have no idea when this was going to be posted, but I'm going to make the assumption it's going to be close or nearby Christmas and or New Year's time. So with that said, 2024, nice little button up. Any I got nothing. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys spending some time with us on the couch. Always a pleasure. Mike Williams, thank you for driving over and gracing us with your presence. Xander,
thanks for the lemon lavender.
Yes.
It's a great addition.
it is. I'm Rick. That's Shannon. Peace out.
Peace.
Hey.